Has anyone ever had this happen to them? I woke up to try to order groceries using my EBT card. Yes, I get food stamps. Don't fucking judge me. I'm a single mom of 5. I'm trying my fucking best, okay? I woke up to try to order groceries, and it said that my EBT card balance was $1.17, and I know for a fact that I had over $400 left on that card. And I went to the transactions, and it says supermarket, not even Walmart, HEB, like it just says supermarket. And somebody spent $456 on my food stamps. And I know people were probably like, why are you crying? I need to know what to do, guys. 201 is not open yet. The 1-800 number is not open yet. Will they refund me my money back? I have small babies, twins. Okay, I'm sorry. I know it probably feels like I'm dramatic, but I have to feed my kids.
So the only victims here are those kids who never asked to be here. Because this lady here, the first things first, she has 5 kids. Second thing, she's a single mom, meaning there's not a dad in that household. Third thing, it looks like she's relying on the federal government to take care of her 5 kids, as well as the taxpayers. And what do they say in baseball? 3 strikes and you're out! Not the same, like as if I don't have sensitivity and empathy towards my fellow humans, but this level of entitlement where you have 5 kids, but then you think it is up to the government and up to the taxpayers to fend for you and your kids. How about you get a job? How about you marry before you carry? How about you not have 5 kids? You know what I mean? Like, even I don't have 5 kids and I'm in a relationship. Well, I'm close though. I have 4 kids. But yet, I don't think anybody else is responsible for my kids but me. But please do let me know down in the comments below. Does this make any sense to you guys? Is this the level of entitlement now in the USA where people just feel like the government owes them? I don't get it, man. I don't get it at all.
It has been 4 days since Donald Trump took my food stamps. 4 days since Donald Trump took all of my welfare benefits away. 13 years of being on welfare. And now they are trying to tell me that I have to go back to work because I can't prove that I'm unable to work. So now I have to find a job and work a minimum of 20 hours a week if I want my food stamps back. The whole point of needing food stamps, of needing welfare benefits, is because I don't have a job. I refuse to get a job. It is the taxpayer's responsibility.
Yo, I can never tell if this lady is being serious or not. I gotta give her the bombastic side eye, the criminal offensive side eye. Because is this the normal behavior in the USA? Please do let me know down in the comments. Are you guys really just rocking out like this? Where people just like rely on the taxpayers? Because if everybody relaxes like her, right, then who is gonna be paying? Because somebody's got to pay for all those kids.
To support me and my 6 kids. It is a taxpayer's responsibility, not mine. I had these kids. I had multiple kids because I knew I was going to be able to get on government welfare. And now the president just says, okay, well, I'm just taking them from you now. So now you have to pay cash for your groceries, Courtney. You and your 6 kids. Oh, also, I'm taking your Section 8 away. So now you have to come up with $1,100 every month for rent, for a roof over your head. This is what I voted for.
Wait, what? She pays $500 in rent and she's crying about it? Yo, nah, like, say it and so, USA. Say it and so, man. Say it and so. And then again, she's got 6 kids. No dad in the household, relying on the government and taxpayers. That's 2, right? 2 strikes. Was it that strike? Was it that strike? Can you tell me what that strike is? Anybody? That strike? The sense of entitlement where she only works 20 hours a week and then expects taxpayers that work upwards of 40 hours a week to be responsible for her and her 6 kids. So again, that is 3 strikes and you're out, ma'am! Get the hell out of the pitch, ma'am. This is unacceptable levels of entitlement, and it just is ridiculous. I cannot believe I think I'm living in a clown world. Please say it and so. Wake me up. Yeah? No. Impossible. The only people I feel sorry for are those 6 kids who never asked to be here, to be born like this in such an environment. Because what kind of upbringing could they possibly be having? Here's what the comments are saying. Someone says, way to go, Donald Trump, you are my president and I stand by you. Another one says, doesn't government welfare include dental care? I guess they're making comments about her teeth. I didn't really notice it. It's not our place to support you. That's correct. Someone says, this is what I voted for. And another person is saying, no, it's not our job. It's yours to be a responsible adult. Absolutely. Somebody tell her, preach. Someone says, thank you, Mr. Trump. Another person is saying, are you serious? Legit question. That's exactly what I was asking myself is, are you serious? Because sometimes I'm not really sure if she's serious. I see a lot of her videos. She's pretty popular on TikTok, actually, making these rage bait pieces. And I don't know if she's just a troll. So please let me know down in the comments below. Is this lady a troll? Because I really hope she's a troll. Anyways, it looks like a lot of the comments here, nobody is agreeing with her and everybody is pretty sick and disgusted by her behavior, as I am.
So Donald Trump is taking away the EBT cards and he's replacing them with EBT checks, which I think is a not so good idea, because if you're replacing the physical card with checks, people are not going to spend that money on food. They're going to spend it on everything else. They're going to use it as if it's extra money. And this is supposed to go into effect as if in September 2025. I feel like this will lead to kids being hungry, because these parents are definitely going to use this money to go shopping, pay their phone bill, electric bill, or even add it on to their rent because it's physical cash. We the people are better off keeping the physical food stamp card, because that is only used for food only. You cannot use it on anything else unless if you have EBT cash. That definitely need to be left alone. He's changing shit that does not need to be changed. There's nothing wrong with toting a physical EBT card.
You know what? I do agree with the sister on that one. With the level of entitlement some of these EBT recipients are displaying, I will not be surprised if once they start receiving checks, they just use it to go balling. Probably they'll be in Bali with the way they're going about their entitlement. So I completely agree with her. Now, I don't really know though, because I was taking a look at the bill itself and nowhere did it mention that they're getting rid of the card and replacing it with a check. Actually, this is what it says. So it says it's increasing the state financial responsibility. So the states would be required to contribute more funds to support SNAP, shifting part of the cost burden from the federal government to states' budgets. It's also expanding the work requirements. So the bill would require more, and by the bill I mean the big beautiful act. The big beautiful bill that is causing a lot of feud between Donald Trump and Elon Musk. So the bill would require more SNAP recipients to work in order to maintain eligibility. Specifically, it increases the age cap at which work requirements end from 54 to 64 years old. So imagine that like a fully able-bodied adult usually is working from 65 to 70 before they retire. But apparently SNAP recipients, no, not them. They get to retire at 54. So thank goodness, like, because now they're gonna be like the rest of us, like freaking work at least 20 hours until you're 64, for goodness sake. So able-bodied adults without dependents will be subject to these rules unless they meet other exemptions. Only parents with children under age 7 would be exempt from the work requirements, a significant change from the current exemption for parents with children under 18. So we had already covered this one before. We had a lot of misinformation and disinformation. People claiming that the new bill is now saying that children have to start working at age 7. That is not the case at all. It's just been clarified here as well. So it's also reducing the state exemption. So the legislation now limits the state's ability to exempt individuals from federal SNAP work requirements. And finally, there's no changes to the benefits amount or maximum eligibility thresholds that were specified in the bill. But administrative changes could affect how and when recipients qualify. So again, nowhere does it mention that they are getting rid of the EBT cards and replacing it with EBT checks. But please do let me know down in the comments below if I have misspoken or if I'm giving any wrong information. I'm always happy to learn from you, my audience. But anyways, I have been your host, and this has been your video. If you're vibing with me, be sure to give this video a like and a subscribe. And until next time, Peace.